What's up, everybody? This is Henry and Susan, and we are back live. We had just finished up some solar panel cleaning today, and this video we're talking about solar panels being cleaned only in the summertime. There's a lot of people that have that misconception when they go and they buy solar panels. A lot of salespeople will go out and they'll only give you half of the story. They'll basically just tell you, hey, solar panels don't need to be cleaned. Um, they're self-maintained. What other excuses are they going to come up with?
That they don't need them.
The rain cleans the solar
rain
panels.
Clean the solar panels.
Yes. And so, when we talk about this, we try to educate people as far as them just buying their solar panels, right? They just purchase their solar panels and they think that they're clean or what have you. So a lot of people who just purchase their solar panels basically are not even activated yet. They don't get activated until maybe 2 months, 3 months down the road, when everything gets cleared, 45 days maybe, and then they activate the solar panels, and then the solar panels are out there and they're creating energy. Okay, but people don't clean their solar panels like they should. Now, you have to think of it this way: solar panels will not produce 100% or close to 100% if they're dirty. It would be like, and I can give you this analogy, would be you wearing sunglasses in the desert. You put them out there on the sand, and then 10 days later, you pick them up, you put them on, and you expect to see 100 miles down the road. Well, you can barely see out of them. So
because all the dust starts building up on your
that's right.
sunglasses.
Right. And then the sunlight is not able to go penetrate through the solar panels, and that's the cells. So that's the most important thing is, getting that sunlight directly into the solar panels, having them generate more power and what have you. So a lot of people don't think about cleaning their solar panels at all. And this is why we're in business. This is why I created this business 5 years ago, coming back from Australia, and it just took off on us. And so when we came back, there was nobody cleaning solar panels, and now I'm teaching it on YouTube to you guys. We've brought a lot of people into our YouTube channel. People watch us from all over the world, which is very nice. We appreciate everybody. And so, when we go out and we just educate people more and more, now they're starting to pick up why they need their solar panels cleaned. Well, the question today is, should you clean the solar panels only during the summertime?
No.
Well, why not? I mean, the sun is coming out during the summertime, winter, it's raining.
Just because it's cloudy doesn't mean that they're still not producing energy. They are still
producing.
Yeah, even when on a cloudy day.
Well, here in California, you have sun all year round, even during the wintertime, right? So it may not be as hot, but it's still sun out there producing at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. People are out there, they're out there just using the same energy, using the same things, appliances and everything else. I mean, we have backup batteries that you can put on, like, for the day, and use those at night while the sun goes down. And just so you know, solar panels are going to stop producing energy as soon as that sun goes down and it starts to turn dark. they're no longer producing energy because you don't have, the rays from the sun to actually go out there and produce. So you have to rely on your electric company, which our electric company is Southern California Edison. They just talked about increasing the prices every single month for electricity. I think it's in a neighborhood of around $24 per month more. And so, that's coming down. That was just in the news today, as a matter of fact, and we just heard that on
That's
the
going
news.
to be the end of next year.
The end of next year, yeah.
Mhm.
But that just encourages people to get more solar panels, get stuff out there. We were talking to a few people today, and we go out there and we can recommend, solar panels. We can recommend the installation. We have people that go out there and do that for us, which is great because we have good brokers that we deal with that can get you solar panels for dirt cheap, and take them off and put them back on and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
And if you bought a brand new house and here in Southern California, then there's most likely they didn't put enough solar panels on your house to begin with, because
Like what the minimum?
the minimum is around 70%. So as long as you're producing 70%, the builder itself will basically just put the minimum on that's required. Uh, so if you have, for example, you have a 2,000 square foot home and you only have maybe 8 panels, then that's not enough to produce 100%. At any given time, doesn't matter that sun's out or not. It's only going to produce what the minimum requirement is for the builder. And if you are leasing or owning, it is better to own your solar panels as opposed to leasing your solar panels, because the only people that win in leasing is going to be the solar companies. And let me explain that to you. The solar companies don't care if you clean your solar panels or not. They don't care if they're producing enough energy or not. So all they're concerned about is charging you the monthly. So they're getting their monthly regardless if you're producing or not. Now, if your solar panels are dirty and they're not producing, you're losing. And you're losing, and only the solar companies are winning because they're automatically collecting their money every single month. You disagree with me on that? You do
No.
disagree with me on that?
No, I agree.
I agree to disagree, right? But anyway, so if you guys have anything that you want to put in the comments, just put them in chat. We will answer your questions. Doesn't matter. We know it's in the middle of the day here on a Friday. Is it Friday?
Mhm.
Friday already?
Mhm.
Friday. And we do our podcast every Tuesday night. Last Tuesday, I didn't get an
This Tuesday.
Or who was it
This
last?
past Tuesday.
That's last Tuesday.
Well, this past Tuesday.
This past Tuesday, we weren't able to get on the podcast because we were busy. We start to pick up on our business during the summertime, and we get a lot of people calling us. We're dealing with big corporations. The Targets, the Costco's, the FedEx, the UPS, and other big companies. So those have 4,000, 5,000 solar panels on top of the roof. So we're cleaning those and getting those done, along with windows and security systems and so forth. So we stay really busy. It just seems like during the summertime, everybody's giving us a call. And Susan picks up the phone every single day. The phones ring to my phone and her phone. So anybody calls us, we're picking up. And um, during the wintertime and I've said this many times before, and a lot of you guys disagree with me on this, but it's not as busy as during the summertime. Summertime, it just gets extremely swamped. We could be 3 weeks out, a month and a half out, and have 10 jobs booked a day. And we can literally work 7 days a week uh, and make tons of money during the summer. But wintertime, it just like hits a brick wall, and then all of a sudden, doesn't matter what you do as far as promoting yourself, the phones are not ringing because people were like, oh, it's starting to rain, or the rain's coming.
Yeah.
And if the rain's coming, guess what? Nobody thinks about cleaning solar panels.
Yeah. Well, because I had a customer say, oh, I didn't call you guys because the rain, I thought, the rain cleaned my panels. I said, well, no, they didn't clean your panels. They just left them more dirty.
Right.
And so they decided to call because obviously the sun started to get warmer. So they decided, oh, it's time to call. But they did say when we got there that they didn't call because it was raining. So
yeah, and usually when it starts to get hotter, that's when the phones just start to blow up. They just literally blow up on us, and we're busy. I mean, we leave our home at 6:30 in the morning sometimes just to get to our first job, and then we're back at 7 o'clock at night, 5 o'clock at night sometimes, and we're just working all day. And it's a great business, and we brought a lot of people in. Like I said, we teach this on YouTube. A lot of you guys call us, a lot of you guys ask for opinions and so forth. But and there's people that go out there and they call us and say, hey, can we team up with you? Can we collaborate with you? Can we train with you? Can we ride for free? And what have you. And it always seems like it's the most busiest time of season when everybody asks that question. Like they want that information, they want to get that free information and go out there and ride with us and see and visually inspect and see what we're doing, how we're doing it, and what have you. We're building entrepreneurs, but we're also building competitors, because we have a lot of competitors, well over 100 competitors just in the Los Angeles area cleaning solar panels now. But when I first started, it was only 2, and they were window cleaners. And Rick and myself, we literally just put this out on YouTube, and all of a sudden it just started taking off for us, because people were starving for that information. They were out there. I was already on YouTube doing something else and had 23,000 subscribers just on that YouTube channel. So I said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and create this YouTube channel. So everybody gravitated towards Rick and stuff. And like just like with me, I was friends with Rick for 28 years. We started with the same company, the same day, and been friends ever since for 28 years. Unfortunately, he passed away. Was it last summer or last year?
Mm-hmm.
And so that took a really bad toll on me. And then luckily, Susan came along, and she was with me before then, but helped me out with my business, and now it's our business. And so she takes a lot off of my plate when it comes to the unnecessary phone calls, the marketers out there that are pushing.
We have tons of those.
Yeah, just pushing every
day.
single day at 5 o'clock in the morning, trying to promote our business or giving us loans. As a matter of fact, you're talking $400,000 loans,
And pay that within 2 years.
let's pay that back in 2 years, and your monthly payment is going to be $50,000 a month or something. I don't know, something ridiculous. But we get those all the time. But again, like I said, if you guys have any comments, feel free to just to put them in the comments themselves, and then we'll go ahead and answer those questions. Just want to make sure that that's working. You know, we stay busy all morning long, and even in the afternoon. Today we decided, well, we were going to just not book anything for this afternoon, right?
Mm.
So we're treating ourselves to the LA County Fair in Pomona. We're going to be down there, and we're not going to be there for business. We're going to be there for pleasure, and literally just go out and just enjoy the day today. I think that's a good thing. We already did 3 jobs this morning, and so we got done with them fairly quickly. We left pretty early to get them done, and so forth. And then now we're going to spend our afternoon enjoying ourselves and not thinking about work, which is hard for me to do.
Sometimes you gotta just shut off the brain.
Sometimes. But as you know, when you own a business and you got to really just, we put one foot ahead of another, and we're walking, and all of a sudden we're running.
Tommy Boy.
Oh, Tommy Boy 1986. Hello from Paradise, California.
Where's Paradise?
I don't know exactly. Let us know where Paradise is. I'm thinking it's Northern California is what I'm thinking. I was just. What is
the name of your other YouTube channel?
Oh, the other name of my YouTube channel was Tech Daddy Videos. Tech Daddy Videos, and I taught Amazon. I taught people how to get into the Amazon space, Amazon business. And that right there, I have videos on teaching people how to make money selling on Amazon. It was a great business that I got into. And one video I put out there, and I showed I think I showed my son getting into the business itself, and then him making over almost $100,000 from the start of his Amazon. So we showed it from the beginning where he had 0, and then every month we were showing the progress of that. And I think we just on my training platform, I was teaching people that I had a course that did about $186,000 in 1 year, just the course alone, teaching people how to, do that. So I didn't call myself a network marketer at that time, because even now, there's a lot for me to learn. And so I still don't consider myself a network marketer because I don't like pushing things on people. I'll teach you, and whatever you decide that you want to do or want to buy or want to get, that's totally up to you. Our courses weren't that much. Well, they weren't that much compared to other guys out here. And the reason why I stopped doing the Tech Daddy videos, and it's still there. I mean, people could still buy the courses. People still get that. Because once you put something on YouTube, it's always there, unless you delete the videos. But I had almost over 500 videos just in Tech Daddy videos alone. And even with SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning Company, we have almost 600 videos now that we put out. Rick and myself put out, Susan and I put out. And so now we're building that channel, and that channel is doing extremely well. Um, I like to watch a lot of people when I'm out on YouTube. One of the guys that we were on today on his channel, Travel with Chris, we watch his channel, and because Susan and I were like,
Well, I actually introduced Henry to that
she
channel
did, yeah.
because I don't know what I was doing, but I was just looking at, popped up on YouTube, and I happened to see this video, and it was the guy, Chris, who travels all over the world.
Yeah, he's like
And
28 different countries or something like that that he's traveled.
he likes to go to Asia a lot, so I like a lot of the Asian countries. So I got hooked on watching his videos because he travels all over the world to, talk about, his experiences with trying the different foods out there, experiencing the culture that's
Right.
out there. And so I got him into it. And then today he just happened to be live streaming in Morocco, and we got on, and
Yeah, he acknowledged us. He even acknowledged our
us.
channel, which was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, it's awesome because I look up to him and I respect him for going.
He's very open about what he says on his channel, and his
And what he
traveling
does.
channels, and what he does, and he's very inspirational because
he has a very good positive
it makes
attitude,
you want to
yeah.
travel and find out more about the countries.
Yeah, I'm
that
booking
he
my
visits,
flights
so-
tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I don't know about.
Yeah, so he acknowledged us on his live stream, so that was pretty cool. And
Yeah.
so his girlfriend Gladys also
Gladys.
has a
Yep.
channel as well, and
Yep.
so they're both very seem like
Yes.
very friendly people. And,
They were, and we watch them almost every day. And we'll sit there. We got nothing to watch. I said, put it on Travel with Chris. Let's see what he has going on today. And the nice thing about it is you never know where he's going to be, right? It's like, yesterday he was in Morocco. Today he's in India. Tomorrow he can be in Pakistan. We don't know. And that's what we like about his channel, is because he's all over the place. He's busy. I know he was getting sick when he started eating some food, and his stomach was bothering him, and so forth. But yeah. So
Nathan.
I'm sorry, we're reading some of the comments here, but Nathan Berna. What was it saying? Hey guys.
Oh, so Paradise is in Northern California.
Okay. Paradise is, that's right. It's in Northern California. I think it's above San Francisco. If I don't
never heard of
it. Or no, you know what? It might be closer to Sacramento. I'm thinking. I've heard that Paradise. Anyways.
So Nathan Berna says, "Hey guys, love all the info as usual. I'm in California to grab my equipment from Mark next week. Soon to be SEC Solar Panel Cleaning Company. Thank you for the motivation."
Where? Oh, he's in Northern California.
He's in California, but
he's going to be okay. He's
going to be okay. Hey guys, love all the info. I'm in California to grab my equipment from Mark next week. So he's getting his equipment from Mark.
but where is he from?
He didn't say. He just said he's from California.
Oh, he's servicing Western Arkansas and Eastern Oklahoma. Wow. So you're coming all the way down here from Western Arkansas. That's awesome.
Eastern.
Oklahoma. It's Western Arkansas.
And Eastern Oklahoma.
I'm giving you love for that. There you go. And what are these little things right here?
Party hats.
Party hats. There you go. David21 says, "Hi, peoples." And he says, "Not out in the field today?"
We were.
We started at 6 in the morning, David 24/7.
We were.
We did solar panel cleanings this morning, 3 of them this morning. We decided to take a break. We're going to the LA County Fair if you missed it. And we're going to enjoy the rest of the day. It's only 2:15. So when we get done with our podcast, we're spending the rest of the evening at the LA County Fair, maybe go on some rides, eat some turkey legs.
A funnel cake.
funnel cakes. You know, I'm going to try to be like Chris today, you know, without the camera though. I'm going to eat lots of food. And Gladys would be right there. This is my Gladys, by the way. Yeah. My Gladys. Oh, very nice. Got to have
The funnel cake.
the funnel cake. Well, there you go. We're having the funnel cake. I wish I had my blueberry beer to go along with that funnel cake, but maybe
it's
next
coming.
time.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Supposedly it's coming. We're waiting. Blueberry beer. But yeah, so
Where's David 24?
David 24/7, where are you out of? Let us know where you're out of. I think you guys
Tommy boy, have you been busy out there? I know it might be going to be raining up there this weekend.
Yeah, on the weekends it seems like it's raining here in California like every weekend, just about.
No, but Northern California, I think they're going to get a little bit.
But as I said, California.
But not here.
No, Southern California is getting the tail end of it. Yes, they're getting the tail end of it, but that's okay. Still might get a little bit of rain. We won't call it rain. But Northern California is supposed to get some rain from what we heard. So, yeah. So, speaking of that, is it good to clean your solar panels during the winter? Not just the summer. Cleaning your solar panels during the winter.
You can clean them in the winter time. It's just as important because you're still using your electricity in the winter, but you're using like the heater because it gets cold, so you use a lot more energy. Christmas lights too. You're putting up, a lot of
But Christmas lights don't burn a lot of energy.
You're still using electricity though.
Microwaves don't really burn a lot of energy. Refrigerators don't burn a lot of energy.
But you're still using energy.
I'm being sarcastic, but my point is, even during the wintertime, you're using all these appliances. You're adding LED lights for Christmas. You got the Christmas tree lights going, especially at night, and you're using a lot of energy. And this is where your solar panels, if they're dirty, they're not going to be producing as much energy as if they were clean. And that's why we are in business. And a lot of people have different views on this.
I've noticed a lot of customers, some of them are waiting yearly, which is fine. But even if your panels don't look dirty, they are still dirty. Even though it's not a thick layer of it or, even a half layer of it, there's still a layer of dirt on there. So it's still important to get them cleaned on a regular basis. But,
Let me prove this to you. Okay. For a lot of residential, they are not educated when it comes to cleaning solar panels. A lot of people don't even know that their solar panels have to be cleaned in order for them to produce more energy. Now, we're not saying they're going to produce 100% energy because we don't know that. Each system is different. But what I can tell you is we get lots of calls from big corporations to clean their solar panels. And there's a reason for that, because they fail their inspections. And what happens when they fail their inspections? They're not producing. Yeah. So they call companies like us, the solar panels cleaning companies, and
well, it's funny that you say that because when the customer says that I don't know why my panels aren't producing, I don't know why my bill's so high, then they start thinking, oh, well, maybe they need to be cleaned, or maybe they're not educated on them being cleaned. So we go out there, we explain to them, well, let's clean your solar panels, and you will see when before you got them cleaned, to after you got them clean, and then they are surprised to see, oh wow, this really did make a difference because.
Well, the next question is going to be, when was the last time you cleaned your solar panels? And if they gave you an answer of
a year or 2, or sometimes even 10.
Okay, they gave you a year of 10. So,
or 5 years.
Or 5 years, it doesn't matter. And they haven't cleaned their solar panels in 5 years, 10 years. A lot of these companies promise you, or they say things that are going to say, if you buy these solar panels, they should last you 25 years. Well, what happens if you don't service your car, you don't put gas in it regularly, you don't change the oil, you don't change the tires, you don't concentrate on the transmission, and the salesman says, oh, this car is going to last you 200,000 miles.
Well, it's not going to last if you don't keep up with the maintenance.
Well, why not? Because they didn't mention anything about maintenance. They didn't mention anything about that when you bought the car. It's no different than a salesperson going out there and selling you a $40,000 system or an $18,000 system and not tell you it has to be maintained, because that is an expense. And if they were to say, Susan, by the way, it's going to cost you $2,000 3-year program to clean the solar panels and make sure that, they're working close to 100%. Would you go out there and buy that system knowing that?
Probably not.
Probably not. Because that's where they don't tell you that, because they are selling you a system.
It's just like buying a car and they're trying to sell you all the bells and whistles when.
Remember that one salesperson that they were installing, I don't know, maybe 200, 300 solar panels on top of a commercial building.
Mm-hmm.
And I pulled up next to him and I said, is the owner here? And he said, oh no, he's in the front. And I said, I'm going to talk to him about cleaning the solar panels. And the one worker installer, oh, these things don't need to be cleaned. The rain cleans them. I said, really? I said, how often does it rain in Southern California? How often does it rain in Arizona? And yet you're telling these people nonsense information when a month later, after he left, those solar panels were filthy, dirty, because they were right by a freeway, and it picked up a lot of dirt, a lot of dust, and you can see the film right on those solar panels. So the owners, basically, they went out there, they cleaned the solar panels. You can tell when they cleaned them, they were nice and clean. I said, now these things are producing energy. But it's the misconception that the installers are giving them, the salespeople are giving them, because maybe that's what they're told maybe that's what they're told to do. I don't know. All I know is we wouldn't be in this business if there was not a need. And there is a need, because we get big Fortune 500 companies with 5,000 solar panels on top of their roofs calling us and saying, come and clean these solar panels. That's my best kept secret right there, people. Is while you guys are trying to figure out if you're making any money, we're making money because we know these big corporations know that these solar panels have to be clean. And if they know that the solar panels have to be clean, it's a no-brainer for them. Get them clean. Guess what? All of a sudden, the production goes like this. And as the production shoots way up, then they're in business again. They're in the front of the line again. They're producing these big, big solar farms, mega solar farms. Don't tell me these guys don't clean solar panels. They do. And they're cleaning those things as often as they can try to get them clean, just so they can produce more energy. And that's the whole thing, is if you sit there and you don't clean them, well, the investors that invested in these companies, aren't making the money that they should be making by making sure that these solar panels are clean all year round. If they did that, their checks wouldn't be here. Their checks would be way up here. Right?
David 24/7 is in Fresno.
He's in Fresno. Okay, and he had a few questions, by the way.
He said it's been raining at least once a week since winter up there.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot. I mean, so it's been a rainy season this year for you guys up there in Northern California. We do hear it.
He said, I had a couple of people tell me they had quotes for bird proofing at $300. I don't know what those companies are thinking.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking either. I mean, just $300 is just for good material that we're spending. That's what we're paying for our material. And so bird proofing is a whole different story. That's a whole different thing, guys. There's bird proofing is keeping those pigeons out from underneath your solar panels so they don't destroy the wiring, they don't destroy the roof, they don't destroy your solar panels. So you want to make sure that if you got pigeons, you got to get bird proofing to keep them out from underneath those solar panels and making babies and nesting and noises at 4 o'clock in the morning because they're nice and warm and what have you. So yeah, that's a whole different story. But there are guys out there that are doing it, right? There's guys out there that say, oh, but let me ask you something. Are they making money? Are they making money for their business? And that's one thing that you have to look out for. This is why Susan, when she answers the phones and she tells them, we're not the cheapest, but we are the best. And that's the truth. We do great work. We don't get people calling us back saying, I need you to come back out here and, take a bird out or what have you. We don't get that because we do it right and we do it right the first time. And we have certified installers that go out there and can take a panel off and put a panel right back on and not affect the service whatsoever. So that's the difference between our company and other companies. A lot of the other companies are just guessing on how to do the work. And this is where we come in and we teach you how to do the work. Just watch our videos and you'll understand. It takes a lot of time, effort, and what have you to make these videos, get out there and put these videos out on YouTube. Not everybody's willing to do that. But we get recognized on Instagram, we get recognized on TikTok, we get recognized on YouTube, and we get a lot of business from our Google My Business. So we get a lot of things that we do that people come to us and give us a call and say, hey, what do you charge for solar panel cleaning? What do you charge for bird proofing? And that's where Susan comes in, and she is she goes out there and she sells them. And when she sells them, we go out there and we do the job and we get it done. And that's the beauty about it, is you're a very good saleswoman. She may say no, but she is. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to talk to the old man, right? I just do the work. They want to talk to the pretty young one over here. And say, oh, hi. You should see what people say when we get to their house. It's not, oh, hi, Henry. Oh, you must be Susan. You're the one that I talked to. Oh, hi. Nice to finally meet you. Who's the other guy in the back over here struggling, trying to lift up this 28-foot ladder, trying to put it on the side over here? Who's that guy? Oh, that's Henry. Don't worry about him. He just makes the videos. That's it. She's the one that sells the service. Well, but you want to make sure that if you don't know, now you know that you have to have your solar panels clean. You have to have them clean all year round. Because if you don't, you're doing yourself a disservice. just look at your electric bill. Just look at your electric bill every single month. And you wonder, wow, I mean, what did I do different from last month? But now I'm paying 3 times more. Well, this is where we come in and say, well, your solar panels are pretty filthy. And then we come in and we clean them with our equipment, and all of a sudden they're brand new again, and now they're starting to produce the way that they should produce. We didn't do anything different. We didn't put no soaps, no chemicals, nothing on there. We put our deionized water on there. We went out there, we cleaned them with our rotating brush, and one of the best brushes on the market. And guess what? They're like brand new again. Night and day. We take before pictures and after pictures when they're done, and you look at the before and you look at the after, and it's like they're not even the same panels. And then you wonder why your production has skyrocketed, has went up. And you sit there and go, wow, we should have done this years ago, 10 years ago when we first got them. We should have these cleaned every 6 months like we're supposed to. If you're able to do that, no problem. Get them done, and you will produce as much energy, and it will be well worth it to have solar. If you buy a solar system and you don't clean them, all it is glass on the roof at that point. That's all it is. Now, you'll produce, but the older systems may not be producing anymore. They start burning out. The cells will start to fry up. Hot spots are created, and people don't even know what that is. They don't even know that these cells can burn out individually. And once they start doing that, then you might as well just buy a whole brand new system. Just take your solar panels, lift them up, and throw them off your roof, right into the trash can. Get yourself a big one, because there's going to be a lot of solar panels that you're going to have to be thrown off that roof, because it's a complete waste at that point. But if you clean them and you maintain them, they're going to do what they are supposed to do. Guys, that is our education today.
The way I look at it is, like I tell people,
I want to go to the fair.
Well, like I tell customers, you put in a lot of time and effort in maintaining your house. Anything that breaks, anything that needs to be maintained, put that time and effort on your solar panels. Use that same mentality for your solar panels, because it's a big investment that you made on your house.
Yes.
But it's also a big investment you made on your solar panels as well.
Yes.
So that's all I got to say.
Hey, we did that in sync. That was really good. Guys, thank you very much for joining watching our YouTube channel. Oh, by the way, if you're brand new here and you came from Chris's channel, there's our phone. Our phone's ringing.
That's your phone.
Could be business.
That's not my phone.
If you happen to be on Travel with Chris's Travel with Chris, his channel, and you came over as a subscriber, let us know that, and let us know, where you're from, because like I said, we get people from all over the world on our YouTube channel as subscribers. And so,
yeah, if you watch Travel with Chris,
as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to send a link out to him and Gladys.
Yeah, we have their YouTube channel link.
Yeah, you
can subscribe to their channel,
and
it helps them a lot, because they put in a lot of time and effort.
That's right.
Creating their videos for you to enjoy. So it's really important.
I enjoy them every day, just about. So, with that being said, I went ahead and put them on our live chat. They're on our live chat. If you guys,
if you're a new subscriber, please tell us that you subscribed just because you watched their channel or you've heard of them, and let us know, because we try to help them out,
Right.
just like they
helped us
they
out
helped
today.
us out today.
And just so if you are a subscriber on our YouTube channel and you subscribe to their channel, let them know where you came from. So at least they know, hey, they came from Henry and Susan's SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning channel. So they know that our subscribers are watching them now. He's got a phenomenal channel.
When you watch them, even Gladys does her channel like Chris, like her boyfriend Chris, but she also does it in Spanish too. So
Yes,
she caters to her Spanish speaking.
she's from Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
Chris is here from Long Beach,
mm-hmm.
right down the street.
Mm-hmm. It'll make you want to travel once you watch, their channel, because they really go out there and they show you everything in that country that you didn't think that,
Some of you guys might want, when you watch this channel, are on their way to Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia. Wherever he goes, you guys.
And he tells you the honest truth about the country. He tells you about the misconceptions that people have, that they've heard, and he's like, no, this is the real deal right here. Right. Don't believe everything you hear about a certain country, unless you actually go visit. Like that's when you get to know the people out there, and he recognizes a lot of hardworking people out there, and he helps them out, which is another thing that I love about him, is that he really takes care of the locals out there, because he sees how hardworking they
yeah, he gives a lot of money out to a lot of the locals, and takes care of them and what have you. I want to give out money too at the LA County Fair. That's what I want to give money out to.
We're gonna go.
Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to be passing out our money at the LA County Fair in the next hour. And here you go. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. We really appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you happen to go on to Travel with Chris or Gladys, let them know that you're coming from SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning's channel, and glad to be there. And we appreciate all the love. With that being said, thank you guys for watching our YouTube channel. My name is Henry. This is Susan. And we will catch you guys on our next video. See you guys. Peace.